Welcome to another video. Today we have Chubba. He's over there getting the jack. We're working on my estate, my daily driver. We're about to be changing the handbrake cable because it only seems to operate on one side and have a new cable. So that's what we're fitting today. So here we have our new handbrake cable. It bolts inside the car through here. There'll be a long, probably a 10mm bolt that goes through there that we'll need to undo. Then this will slide out from underneath the car. These hook onto the back of each caliper, which will show you then when we get on with the car. So, tools wise, not 100% sure what we need for here, probably maybe a couple of screwdrivers, and obviously we need the socket set to undo the bolt that holds it inside the car. So Chubba is using a pry bar, as you can see. I don't like to zoom people, but I've zoomed so you can see. That's at the ball joint end. It's not really a joint, but the ball end of the handbrake cable that's on, that hooks into the mechanism. So when we figure out how we're going to do it, it should be a case of just pulling this lever down and slotting it out, just like so. Go on, son. Yeah, that's one handbrake cable off. Now we have the other side to do, and then we have the case of undoing all the hangers. So the handbrake cable itself goes underneath the beam, and then it hooks up to the car where it's caught on, and it goes further down. If you look at the other side of the fuel tank and the strap, there you are, you can see it goes up into the car. Well, sorry, it goes up above the heat shield. And we'll need to disconnect it up there. In fact, I can see it's actually in the heat shield, you know, because I haven't got a middle box. Yeah. You can see it. I'll try and get on the camera for the people. Just in between the exhaust and that hanger there. We'll need to disconnect it there. And you can see where the cable comes back down this side, follows it along, sorry, this camera zoomed in, and it brings you basically all the way to the back of this brake. I can't see, zoomed in to that one. So that's what we're going to have to do now. So Chubba is just freeing off the other side, using the 2 screwdriver method. With great difficulty. This is the side that our cable was not operating as it should be, so it's rather stiff and tight, and then sometimes it's loose. It's not brilliant.
It was designed to be a ball.
Also, there's like no flat surface or anything on it to get a leverage. Yeah, it is annoying. Well, it's now out of the hole. Just need to get the cable out of the way. There we go. That one's out. And this should be able to pull out now. And zoom out the camera, Chubba. Okay.
That's not supposed to fall off.
No, it's not, but the clips do come off. The cable is just clipped on, like I showed you before, down the chassis to the joining point in the middle. You just need to follow it back. A bit stiff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you in an hour or so when we pull this one out. Well, it's pulled it off down there, but it's not the way you wanted pulling it off. It's loud loose over there. You want it off here. The whole idea of hitting it with a hammer is that the vibrations free it up. There we go, it's going. And the cable is through. Ta-ta! Now we just need to work our way back. Okay, so the handbrake cable has a series of clips. Like there's one here. There's a loop here that you have to pull the whole cable through. There's that clip there that it clips into, and then it goes down to either side of the exhaust. Now if I pass you the camera, mate, can you quickly show them before you do it? Okay. You show them what you're doing?
Yes.
And then, because I'm going to struggle to get and show you, so go from the back.
Right. As you can see, the handbrake cable runs down here, through these brackets here, and then into this T-piece. The T-piece twists out of there, which then releases this bracket off this cable here, allowing this all handbrake assembly to be removed from the car.
So we don't need any sockets like I originally said?
Not that I can see. Right.
Cool.
There you go.
Right, I'm going to go from the back, mate, and see if I can see you while you're doing it.
You gotta look, this isn't we?
I'm gonna try.
You need a Bluudie?
I have, yeah. Will that help you?
Maybe.
He would say that when I just get down on the floor, wouldn't you? So people can see what he's currently doing, but apparently he wants some WD. I'm gonna fetch some WD, yeah?
Please.
Okay. Just another typical day in Bluudies garage. Bluudies car, Bluudies super engine. Hopefully you're up to date with the latest parts of this one, but you know. Some website stickers there, no? Go to our website, you can have some. And Trubber's under the car like normal. How you getting on, Trubber? Hey?
Not good.
Not great. Is it not twisting?
I'm trying that now.
Do you want a hammer?
I have a hammer.
I thought I'd ask.
I've got a Bluudies special tool at home.
Bluudies special hammer.
Yeah.
Bluudies hammer. Pretty simple cable mechanism, to be fair, this handbrake.
What is it?
Now, does have some monster springs on it. I have to push it back.
Yeah.
I'm not on about the suspension spring, people. I'm on about that spring just there. Would you like me to come and give you a hand?
As you can see now, this T-piece is now free from this bracket. The only problem is, these two rubber bits here are kind of stuck in the cord brackets, so we're now going to have fun removing them.
With a hammer.
With a hammer. So we'll be back once we've done that. Alright, these pieces of metal collars here, pull out of these, slide back out of these brackets here, and as you can see, there's a very slight gap at the top which allows the thin piece of cable here to then slide through, which releases your handbrake cable from the vehicle.
Matt is feeding the new cable in. Just make sure, obviously, you measure your new cable against your old cable to make sure they're the right length. Otherwise, you might end up being too short, or obviously, you could have lots of extra and you might have issues. So, it's just a case of doing the reverse of what he did. So, he's going to fix it in there, he's going to fix it onto the handbrake inside the car by flipping that little thing 90 degrees, whatever you want to call it. Then it's a case of clipping it all into the back. We need to use clips around here, and then we'll attach it back on. So we'll get back to you when we're attaching it on the back wheel. Say hello to Bat Duck. It is my mascot in the car. Right, what you may find when you put your handbrake cable on is it doesn't reach all the way to the back by probably an inch or something like that, which is probably taken up by this adjustment here, which extends the handbrake cable and shortens the handbrake cable. So obviously in the past, when the handbrake cable has been getting loose, something like that, you have tightened it up, or people would have tightened it up here, as you can see, because there's lots of threads sticking out. So what we need to do is we need to wind off some of those threads, which I believe should hopefully be a 10mm bolt, which it is. So we'll just get a ratchet on and we can just start unwinding, and then once we attach it on at the back, we can then adjust it in here to what clicks we need. It should be between 3 and 7 to pass the UK MOT, but we're going to go for 4 to be nice and safe, hopefully. Will that do, yeah? Okay. If you look now, obviously we've probably wound up half of the threads that we're showing, so Trubber's going to go and check on the back. So although it's dark, there we go. We can see that the new cable is now attached onto the handbrake. We had to do that by loosening up the connector inside, which you've just seen me do. So it's just a case of fitting on the other side. So it's now connected on both sides. We have far too many clicks currently. 7, which will still be okay for an MOT, but like I said earlier on, we're going to aim for 4. So now I'm just going to tighten this back up when I can get the socket on it. Come on. can't see because the sun's blinding me. Alright, so let's loosen it off. Tighten it up a bit. So let's see how many clicks we've got now. That's 3 clicks. I could do a 4th and that would be lovely and tight. I can feel it already, just in the cable alone. That will do me. Now just got to put your trim back. And that should be it, Trevor. These wheels shouldn't move.
No. It's that perfect in the middle.
What is?
The bracket.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
So done as the watches.
Now, sweet. How's the working handbrake again?
Hey.
Well done, man. We have a working handbrake.
It took us 3 hours.
It don't take us 3 hours. What tools have we used? Yeah, we've used 10mm, long extension and a ratchet.
2 flat blade screwdrivers.
2 flat blade screwdrivers, hammer, mole grips.
A WD-40.
WD. That's all you need. And preferably a creeper board and chubber. So yeah.
And a jack.
And oh yeah, the jack. And axle stands.
Which we have used.
Which we have not used.
We have, it was about the video.
Right, so thank you for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful to you. Like, subscribe, come and join us in another video. Later dudes. Later Trevor.
Yeah.